Are you looking for the best steering wheel lock in 2023 Top 7 Steering Wheel Lock Review? Buying Guide. In this video, we will look at some of the best steering wheel lock in 2023 Top 7 Steering Wheel Lock Review. Buying Guide on the market. For more details and price, click product link, please check the description below. Before we get started with our video, number 1. The Club 3000 Twin Hooks. The Club 3000 from Winter International is an upgraded version of the iconic Red Club 1000. Innovations make it even more secure. Twin hooks and chromoly steel construction make it resistant to sawing, hammering, and free-on attacks. The painted self-locking feature makes it easy to use. Just one pull locks it into place. Yellow is highly visible, and its fit is universal, making this ideal for any vehicle owner who seeks to create a visual deterrent. This model also comes with a $500 insurance deductible guarantee if it fails. While the Club 3000 may be durable, it's not without flaws. If a thief has enough time, it can be bypassed with the right cutting tools or enough bending force. Stealing is about speed, however, and it would still be enough of an obstacle to have a thief reconsider. The locking mechanism can also get jammed in cold weather. Keeping it lubricated helps prevent this, but keep this in mind if you live somewhere frosty. Overall, the design is iconic, the materials are high quality, and the performance is good, making this a fantastic choice for those on a budget. Number 2. ZoneTech Universal Anti-Theft Steering Wheel Lock. The ZoneTech Universal Anti-Theft Steering Wheel Lock is bright yellow and is constructed of steel and heat-treated for added protection. This lock is easy to use and takes just seconds to install. It is a universal fit, works with airbags, and is compatible with most vehicle models and steering wheel sizes. The device features atomic computer coding keys and a crescent lock cylinder. 2 keys are included. The color makes it a visual deterrent, and users report that it's heavy-duty and effective. It's sturdy, locks easily, and fits perfectly around the steering wheel of most vehicles. However, it may make a temporary indent on your steering wheel. Also, the device is not wide enough for all vehicles, such as a Jeep Cherokee, and several users have been forced to return it despite its universal design. Number 3. The Club 3000 Runner-Up. The Club 3000's bright yellow plastic coating makes it easy for a thief to spot, and its double hook design makes it hard for a thief to remove. It was the locking device's twin hook design that put it in our top 3, because the 2 hooks automatically make it twice as hard for a would-be thief to cut it off your steering wheel. The reinforced housing around the lock helps protect against drilling, but someone with lockpicking skills can easily pick the wafer lock and remove the device. The lock can also be defeated by sheer force, a hard hit, or kick can bend the chromoly steel tubing enough to remove it. Fortunately, the Club 3000 manufacturers offer a guarantee of $500 toward your insurance deductible if the device fails, but you have to get through quite a bit of red tape before you see the money. Still, with a price tag of around $20, you can get a highly visual theft deterrent without having to spend a lot of cash. Number 4. The CL303. The CL303 works a little differently than the other Club products on our list. One hook loops around your steering wheel while the other hooks onto a clutch, gas, or brake pedal. Once you get the steering wheel locked, turning the wheel or pressing the pedal just tightens the lock. It's a unique design that might thwart a thief, but it's not as easy to attach as a steering wheel locking device, and it doesn't fit larger vehicles. If you do go with this design, make sure to attach it with your steering wheel in the lowest position. Also, keep some graphite on hand to lubricate the locking mechanism, as the lock can stick and the key won't turn. Number 5. The Club 2100. If you drive a larger vehicle and yellow isn't your color, you may want to try the red Club 2100 on for size. Just like its Club cousins, the 2100 uses hooks on either end and a steel ratcheting system to lock onto your steering wheel. The clubbed end extends out to prevent a would-be thief from turning the wheel. A determined thief can hacksaw through the chrome-covered ratcheting column in the center, or drill through the lock to remove it, but the club is still a good visual deterrent. We like the universal fit this device offers and the $1,800 deductible reimbursement guarantee from the manufacturer. Unfortunately, the guarantee is good only up to a year and all the paperwork has to be done via snail mail. Number 6. Disklok. When it's not on your steering wheel, the Disklok looks and feels kind of like a frisbee the Hulk might use, but on your wheel it looks more like an impenetrable steering wheel lock fortress. It weighs about as much as a bowling ball, 11 lb, and it operates like a child-proofing doorknob cover. You lock it in place over the steering wheel, and if you try to turn, the Disklok spins freely, making it impossible to steer. It takes 2 hands to put it on, but it's easy to lock and doesn't require you to ratchet up the tension for a tight fit like club-style locks. Its steel shell has no obvious weak points that say cut here, and its lock is so resistant to picking that even Disklok owners report having to do some key wiggling to get it to unlock, which is actually an intentional safety feature. Its weight and size make it less convenient to carry with you than some of the other locks we studied, but it outperforms the competition when it comes to security. The Disklok isn't without its weaknesses. We saw a guy with a metal grinder cut it off in about 3.5 minutes. But in car theft time, that's pretty long, and using power tools would be noisy enough to draw quite a bit of attention. Because the Disklok is different from most normal bar-style steering wheel locks, it takes longer to figure out, so it's a good deterrent. With manual tools, it would be impossible to remove. Just make sure you select a Disklok device that's the right size for your steering wheel, because if it's too snug it won't work correctly. Number 7. Best dual-purpose steering wheel lock. We like that this vague-way steering wheel lock is designed with a pointed end that can be used as a safety hammer to break glass in case of an emergency. The unique lock and keys on this device are another plus. The lock is difficult to saw through and the keys have a wavy pattern to them that makes them hard to duplicate. The insides of the hooks have a foam grip to prevent the lock from sliding. Even if a car thief cut the steering wheel, it would still be hard to slide the lock off. Keep in mind that this lock isn't as large as some of the others on our list, so it may not work with trucks and SUV.